Let us look at quadratic expressions, and we shall consider the product of two brackets, but these two brackets have a common variable, which is x. So if we expand these two brackets as we've seen before, we shall come up with a power. Once we get an expression that has a power, then that expression is quadratic. So in this particular quadratic expression, the highest power is a 2. However, we can also have other powers, and in most cases, most of the quadratic expressions have the particular terms, which we call quadratic terms. That is, in this case, we have x squared, we have 7x, and we have 12. That figure that is independent is always known as the constant. So a quadratic expression must have quadratic term, which should also be with the highest power of an unknown letter. So in this case, our highest power is 2 of the unknown letter x. We can have other examples of quadratic expressions. We can also have other powers. We can have power 3, power 4, and so on. In our examples, we are told to expand and simplify. It is not different from what we have seen, only that in this case, we are expanding brackets that have common variables. If you look at part A, where we have 2x plus 1 into x plus 3, we shall expand this the same way we've been expanding, whereby we've said that we maintain one of the brackets and split the other. If you look at our solutions, we are splitting the first bracket and we are maintaining the other, whereby 2x multiplies the second bracket and the plus 1 also multiplies the same bracket, so that we have 2x into x plus 3 plus 1 into x plus 3. And if we are to open brackets, the figure outside the bracket multiplies every term inside, so that the 2x multiplies x to get 2x squared plus 6x, then plus x plus 3. And now, if we are simplifying this, we shall add those that are common. You see that we have common terms. We have 6 and x. So we add 6x plus x to get the 7x. And our final answer will be 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. So if you observe this is what we call a quadratic expression, meaning that quadratic expressions are got after expanding brackets. They can be 2 brackets, can be 3, or any. In part B, we have x minus 5 into x minus 2. We shall use the same approach where we maintain one of the brackets and split the other. Normally we are maintaining the second, but you can also maintain the first depending on your wish. If we are to maintain the second, that means that we are splitting the first. Therefore x multiplies the second bracket to get x into x minus 2. Also the negative 5 does the same to get us minus 5 into x minus 2. Then we open the brackets to get x squared minus 2x minus 5, and the negative multiplies the negative to get a positive. So it gives us positive 10. And the negative 2x together with the negative 5 are added up to get the negative 7x because they are like terms, they are the same. So our final answer becomes x squared minus 7x plus 10. The same applies to part C, where we have two brackets and we have to maintain one of them. Then we shall split the other. Still we shall maintain the second bracket and split the first one, whereby the 2a multiplies the second bracket to get 2a into 5a minus 4, and also negative 3 multiplies the second bracket to get negative 3 into 5a minus 4. After doing that, we open the brackets to get 10a squared minus 8a minus 15a plus 12. And you see that 8a and 15a will be added up to get negative 23a. So our final answer becomes 10a squared minus 23a plus 12. So you can also try the same, but this time you can try keeping the first bracket and split the second. So you have some numbers, there are 8 numbers to try out. Try out because practice makes improvement.